Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. And thank you for joining the fourth MLT Community Hangout. So the Community Hangout this time is a special one because we are celebrating the fourth anniversary of MLT. MLT has completed 4 years and it has grown from 2 members to more than 9.4K members. So to celebrate this, what we are planning is to just take a look back on the story of MLT. And here is our agenda, where first we will have Suzana to provide us a quick vision of MLT. And then me and Alicia will be talking about MLT on how we grow from grow to this particular point. Then we will also have a short MLT happy anniversary video. And after that, we will have two short presentations from MLT team leads. They will be sharing their experience with MLT. In the end, we will have a small fun quiz and we will give out cool MLT t-shirts to everyone, to the top 3 winners. After that, we will have a casual hangout using the Zoom breakout boards. So let's stay together in the hangout for a casual talk. Okay, with that said, so I would like to ask Suzana to please give us her comments and the vision of machine learning Tokyo. Take it away, Suzana.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks so much. Yeah, very happy to be here today. I almost can't believe it. It's been 4 years. It's really hard to believe. It's been 4 years since Yoovraj and I met for the first time, and I remember this day so well. We met at Nagatacho in central Tokyo at the Yahoo Lodge at 9 a.m. in the morning, and we stayed there until they kicked us out, and with the only purpose to learn about machine learning. And I remember we started with the most basic, most simple things: linear regression, logistic regression. We looked at some data, we wrote code, we looked at the results, and we kind of discussed them. And I think until today, like even 4 years later, even 9,000 plus members more, this is what it's all about. So there's no, I don't know, there's no fancy roadmap, or there's no big vision that I can tell you about, except for learning together, building things together, collaborating, being open, and learning from each other. So that's kind of the main principle and the main vision from day one until today. And I'm very, very happy to see so many people have joined MLT in the past 4 years. I see today not only a lot of community members, but also a lot of contributors. I see Dimitris is here, of course, like Yoovraj and Alisher, who have been with MLT from the very, very beginning. I see a lot of contributors. Miguel is here, Jason is here, who are leading the MLT in its paper discussions and presentations. I see Merve and Sonika here, who have been such a huge help for me personally, because at some point it was getting so big that it was hard for me to handle. So I'm incredibly happy for and thankful and grateful for having like so much help. Who else do I see here? Sanyam is here, who's been amazing, based in India, and that's the other thing. So we started in Tokyo and being like a community that is organizing physical meetups and like opportunities to build, as you can see here on all of these different images. We organized study sessions, workshops, talks, panels, hackathons. On these images, you can see some of the pictures where we had Edge AI hackathons, where we had the VR, AR blend into deep learning blended into AR, VR hackathon, which was super exciting. There's all of these kind of hardware related things, but we also had like great study sessions, such as the Fast AI sessions, our CNN architectures. We had incredible talks. We were fortunate to welcome Francois Cholet at the University of Tokyo and other brilliant minds in deep learning. And we started as a community in Tokyo, but today we have grown beyond the borders of Japan. And even today, I see so many members from different countries, from Japan, of course, from India, from the UK, from Finland, from Greece, from all over Asia, from Malaysia, Bangladesh, Pakistan, and other countries. We have a lot of contributors and session leads based in Canada, the US, Europe, all across Asia, including India and Japan. So it's really growing, and I'm very, very happy about it. That's basically it from my side. So I just want to take the opportunity after this 4 years to thank everybody, especially like thanking our community leads, to thank Yoovraj and Alisher and Dimitris, who have always been here at MLT from the very beginning. I would like to thank all of our contributors, people that I hear today, Miguel and Jason. I see Naveen, who has been an essential part of Edge AI, I think, who's doing some fantastic work with edge devices and deep learning on edge devices. Thank you to Sanyam, thank you to Sonika, Merve, thank you to so many amazing community members who have been who we've actually met in person back then in Tokyo, but also a lot of new members that joined us online. So thank you so much for being part of MLT. I also see Vrinda here today, so happy to see you all. And of course, lastly, to the community, because I've heard, especially like in the past few years, I've received so many kind messages and congratulations to our anniversary, and saying that we're doing a fantastic job. But this is all about the community. All of that is community driven. MLT is basically just the 3 letters that are providing, you know, the space to do that, but it's all about the community. And I think that it's, you know, it evolved into becoming such a respectful and kind and open community to, and I said it like on the Slack channel a few days ago. I keep being like, you know, completely stunned how generous contributors are, how hardworking they are, how humble they are, how like they are willing to teach others and to give and to receive. And this is, I think, what it's all about. So it's all about the community. So when we say happy birthday MLT, we also say congratulations to the whole community. And I'm very much looking forward to the next few years, to the next few hundred MLT meetups and sessions. And hopefully we will be 10,000 soon. And I'm also very much looking forward to see like all of the different contributions coming from all over the world. So thank you again. And I'll maybe I can give you one more slide before I hand over to you, Yuvi. The kind of formal slide that I want to show you. We are more than 9,000 members, and we are not only a community, we're a nonprofit. We're Japan-based nonprofit Ipanchadan Hojin. And yeah, we're dedicated to learning and to building together, to open source, to open science, and to open education, especially. And I think that's what we're all known for being hands-on, for collaborating and for learning, for doing research and for doing machine learning engineering work. And with that, I think I can hand over to you, Yuvi.
Yeah, thank you, Suzana. I think that was a really, that reminds me, like whenever we talk about this, it reminds me of those co-working places like Yahoo Lodge, where we had like, I think full day weekend sessions. It's like it was a crazy week actually, but I think it has got bear its fruits now. So yeah. Okay, with that, let me just give you the brief journey of MLT in each year from 2017. How did we grow from to more than 9,000 members? So let me just quickly introduce myself. I am Yoovraj. I'm the co-founder of Machine Learning Tokyo. And basically, I'm a software engineer, but I'm also a technologist and a team manager. And the main interest which I have is around hardware and robotics, wherein I like to play around with Arduino, Raspberry Pi, Jetson Nano. The recent thing which I'm quite attracted to is food and taking good pictures of food. So I always try to see on weekends, like if I can get eat more food. That probably that has like due to that I have gained a lot of weight recently. But yeah, I think food is good. These are the two pictures which I just put in my introduction slide just to show. This is just to remind me like where I when I started, what is the motivation which started for me to go into machine learning is the on the right side you see a small robot which is a simple 3D printed humanoid, and it's like an open source robot wherein like you can just download it, print it by yourself, and then in Tokyo Junction hackathon, I was like just tinkering around this, trying to figure out like how we can teach robots, or how we can teach small electric components, and how they can learn how these small electric components can learn from data, and they can be self-sustainable, so that these small components could be a part of a big robot, so that individual components work together. So that is what I think motivated me to dive into machine learning and start studying about that. So back in 2017, when Suzana and I used to meet on weekends, we took the basic course like Suzana mentioned, and we followed it in a very disciplined fashion, like 9 to from morning 9 to evening 8 or 9 until they like close the space. And I think when we started learning together, it made us realize because it was a co-working space, we saw other people and other as more and more people asked us what we are doing, what is machine learning about. And when we talked with them, it was surprising to see like many of the initial members which helped us around small study groups were from non-computer background, like real estate. Some were physicists, and they had some problems to solve, but they were just looking for how they can solve it. And that is where when we discussed together, like machine learning is the thing which they were quite interested into, and they were also learning by themselves. So we thought like why don't we study together, and that is where I think this small group of two started increasing to 10 to 20 to 50, and then eventually into study groups. So in 2018, we moving ahead, like Machine Learning Tokyo started to organize events in collaboration with universities, companies, and also inviting professionals and expertise from different areas. We did total 27 individual events and 3 study groups, totaling about like 30 in a year. And 30 events in a year means like on an average 2 events per month. And this was our good starting point for Machine Learning Tokyo. So the categories which we covered in 2018 were like women in machine learning, NLP research, crypto, and computer vision. Then moving ahead in 2019, the number of events increased as we had more and more collaboration with speakers. Some of the great talks which Machine Learning Tokyo hosted were with the creator of Keras, Francois Sole, and Anima Anand Kumar on how NVIDIA is contributing to machine learning and AI. We also talked about how women are contributing in machine learning and AI fields in collaboration with Google. Machine Learning Tokyo organized study groups around NLP, like paper reading sessions and FastChai weekends. We also started to focus not only on the study sessions, but also on workshops and building applications to get hands-on experience with machine learning. Like the session with TensorFlow JS and the CNN architecture workshops with Dimitri Salisher and the team. So those were where we started entering into the workshop area. In 2019, we had a big breakthrough in this year, where on 25th September, Machine Learning Tokyo community, which was previously based on study groups and sessions, was now launched as a non-profit organization. Mistletoe played a huge role in helping us to set up this organization. Another big achievement was the small team inside Machine Learning Tokyo who submitted papers in NeurIPS, and thanks to their hard work, MLT's two papers got accepted in NeurIPS. So continuing with the same momentum, in the later half of 2019, we covered another topics around decision science, maths, running machine learning in production. We also had another big event in 2019 with end-to-end on AI ethics in collaboration with deeplearning.ai. So this is the number of events we did per year till 2020. With 2020, we were hit by Corona pandemic, and all the physical sessions we had to discontinue. So we move everything to online sessions, and with moving things to online, we could connect to much wider audience. And we started hosting APAC sessions, Americas and EMEA regions events. So the total number of events in 2020 were a staggering 179, which means like an average of 15 events per month, which is like quite keeping us busy throughout the entire month on the weekends. We would like to thank for all the MLT team leads and all the MLT community members that we could achieve this number. And thanks to their effort, we are right now a community of more than 9,000 members. So going in 2020, we see like 179 events were now organized as 19 individual events and 8 series sessions. So the events which cover really wide areas like NLP, recommender system, quantum machine learning engineering, machine learning in medicine, edge AI. And these series were focused on also topics on maths and machine learning, where we see multiple sessions around maths and machine learning and people getting excited around mathematics, what is going behind the scenes. We also had reinforcement learning and GANs from Anugraha. We also saw exciting series around machine learning applications with coding and discussion sessions with Kaggle workshops, FastChai, EDA, which were hosted by Sanyam. So all these sessions are now recorded, and you can find this all these sessions and playlist of all this series on our YouTube channel. So you can also like play them anywhere when you want to look back on particular topics or particular series. So this year we had some exciting series like MLT init paper reading session and discussions which covered fundamentals in deep learning. We also had FastChai sessions, which were more focused on applying knowledge from Fastbook to Kaggle competitions. While we also had the dive in deep learning sessions, which covered the basics from which covered right from basics like the multi-layered perceptron to all over GANs. We also had great talks from Kaggle Grandmaster Philip Singer, who shared his experience to Machine Learning Tokyo community. Okay, so with that, I would like to ask Alicia to give a quick introduction and then show us some numbers about Machine Learning Tokyo's growth.
Yeah, thank you so much, Yoovraj. Thank you so much, Suzana. Hello, everyone. My name is Alicia. I am a co-director at Machine Learning Tokyo. I remember when I joined Machine Learning Tokyo, it was face recognition meetup, and I joined that meetup, and then after a few months, we started to organize the deep learning workshops with Dimitris and Mustafa and Suzana and me. And so I'm very happy to be in this community, and I'm very excited to see lots of people joining us. And I'm very happy to be one of the most warm machine learning communities in the world. And we are really like keeping growing in terms of members, in terms of projects, in terms of events we are holding. And yeah, okay, let me continue introduce myself. So I'm actually a computer vision engineer and also doing my PhD at the University of Tsukuba. And in the next few slides, I will give a few brief machine learning Tokyo data in numbers. So yeah, in the beginning, 2017, it was only 2 people, and then me and like around 20 people joined to Machine Learning Tokyo in back 2017. And in the years, so here's the graph you can see, which we are like growing. And at the moment we have 44,000 followers on social media, including Twitter, including LinkedIn, including Facebook, and etc. So like when I see this graph, I'm very like exciting to see this graph is going faster and faster. And yeah, I think in a few months we will hit 50,000, almost 50,000. And here some more numbers about machine learning Tokyo. So we have 9,400 members on our Meetup website or Meetup application, and we have almost 11,000 Twitter followers. And as I said, like we have 44 social media followers. And from the beginning up until this point, we held around 300 machine learning workshops and study sessions and talks and and different machine learning sessions. So Machine Learning Tokyo has two co-founders, Suzana and Yoovraj, and four board directors, Suzana, Yoovraj, me, and Dimitris. And we have 12 core team members. And we have almost like 50 active contributors. It's like in HAI, for example, like lots of guys are working on edge devices, and we have different GitHub repositories in which contributors are contributing to the projects. And also we have 17 team leads which are holding these study sessions, and Miguel, Jason, and Sanyam is going to present their study sessions in the next slides. So also we have a GitHub profile, machine learning GitHub profile, and now we have, I'm very excited to see the number of stars, and I'm always tracking the number of stars on our machine learning Tokyo GitHub, and we have more than 7,000 GitHub stars. And I would like to mention a few of them, not all of them, but a few of them. For example, we have AI curriculum repository in which you can find different AI AI courses and any AI resources which you can start your AI journey. And interactive tools, you can find different interactive tools in which you can visualize your data, in which you can visualize your training models, and etc. And deep learning workshop series is which we held in 2018 mostly. So you can find deep learning workshops here, and with theory and as well as the implementation. And papers with annotation is the project in which we are annotating papers and sharing with the community. So this annotation helps people to get the intuition behind the paper, intuition in the paper, and it makes much easier to read and keep track the main idea of the paper. And in CNN architectures, you can find the different CNN architecture implementations, which done by Dimitris. And you can see how you can implement CNN architectures step by step. And in addition to this, we have math resources in which you can find different math resources to get the idea of mathematics behind machine learning. And also we have much more repositories which you can just visit Machine Learning Tokyo GitHub profile, and you can browse the repository and just enjoy your machine learning journey. And I think the next slide, Yuvi is going to mention about our supporters, collaborators, partners.
Yeah, thank you, Alisher, for those great numbers. And it looks very exciting when I also see this, like our GitHub repository is growing day by day, and more people are actively contributing, creating new projects, creating new tools, and then sharing it to the community. So we also have, so the main partners, MLT community partners, are Mistletoe, KPMG, and ON1. We also have supporters and collaborators from over like the universities, and the other institutes. We also have a MLT Patreon site wherein you can also try to help us to democratize machine learning. It is all about how you can contribute to us to help us to grow this community. There is also a sponsorship package on our Machine Learning Tokyo website. So if you are interested, please take a look at it. With that, let me just go and go to the next topic on the agenda. We have a short video. So we have two versions of the MLT video. This time just now we will play a short video, and then later on in the breakout rooms, we'll play the full version of the video. So let me share my screen. Okay.
Hi, my name is Alshar.
Hi, my name is Ben.
Happy 4th Machine Learning Tokyo. I'm Devansh.
Hello everyone, my name is Dimitri.
Hi, I'm Emil.
Hi everyone, I'm Hiroshi.
Hi MLT folks, this is Jason.
Hi everyone, my name is Marvin.
Hello, my name is Michal. And
hello, this is Miguel.
Hi everyone, I'm Ritunjay.
Hi, I am Naveen Kumar.
Hey friends of Machine Learning Tokyo, I'm Pierre and
Hello everyone, my name is Ray.
Hi, my name is Reza.
Hey everybody, welcome or hi.
Hi everyone, my name is Sonika.
Hi, I'm Yoovraj. Okay, so thank you everyone for providing the sweet messages of Happy Birthday Machine Learning Tokyo. Okay, so with that, we would like to give this, we would like to ask the machine learning team leads. Today we have two machine learning team leads, Sanyam Bhutani and Miguel and Jason. Sanyam will be explaining us, sharing his experience with FastChai, FastAI Kaggle project study group, and Miguel and Jason will be sharing us their experience with MLT Init. So let me give the deck to Sanyam. Sanyam, take it away.
Thanks, Yoovraj. How do I control the deck, or will you be controlling it?
Yeah, I will be controlling it. So okay. Just mention, if you want to do next. Yeah.
Gotcha. Thanks. And it's great to see everyone after so long. I've just been annoying everyone on Slack, and it's good to see and hear everyone after a while. So I'm from the, I like to call Chai Studio remote branch of Machine Learning Tokyo. As you can see, I had a Peaky Blinder phase, and right around that time, I got the t-shirt. I like to write and do stuff for the community, and I work in machine learning. In the next slide, I have a small time machine of my timeline with Machine Learning Tokyo. If you could please go to the next slide. So in 2017, I sent this message to Suzana on Meetup, and in the next slide, took me a few years, luckily, but I got there. I got around to contributing a little. We were socially connected, even though physically distant. And I mean, I don't have any particular thing to do on the weekends, but still I got to learn a lot with the group. And I was in a way trying to figure out how to fill out my Saturdays and Sundays. So this is what my calendar would look like. I was just trying to host as many things. More of in a selfish way, I was trying to learn and bring together groups of people who'd want to learn along with me. So I wasn't really doing it for the community. I was just being selfish, and I got to make many friends. So that was amazing. We did a lot of different things. And in the next slide, I just want to highlight again, like it's not as clear in the slide, but in the center of these things, the intersection was Machine Learning Tokyo. So it's open education, open science, and open source. I think that's what, and that's what attracted me to the community. I started out with creating reading groups. They're great, but you don't get to collaborate. Open science is about collaborating, and open source is about publishing work out there on the internet for anyone to learn for. So in the next slide, I figured out, now this wasn't like very smart back in the day. I was just trying to sound smart for this presentation. Luckily, these things happen to be at the intersection of all of these. So I think, and as you can see, I try to interject Chai into any title of the meetup that I conduct. So I did two that I think were really nicely at the intersection of education and open source and publishing. The one I'll be talking about is FastChai. These are Kaggle based group learning projects. We were reading the FastAI book, and those of you who don't know, it's one of the best, in my opinion, deep learning books. and we completed reading it twice over. And then I was trying to understand what can we do, or what can I help do better as we as a group move towards collaborating or publishing. So this is what I came up with. And I'm also, again, being selfish, it wasn't just me, it was of course the complete Machine Learning Tokyo team that helped me. I would have never designed such nice banners. And I remember showing this to my boss. He asked me, did you design this thumbnail? I said no, and he said, yeah, I could figure that out. So all of this is not just me. I was just there starting the Zoom calls in a way and just bringing people together. We practiced Kaggle using FastChai. So every 2 weeks, we would do sprints of creating teams amongst ourselves on older competitions. And since we had just finished reading this amazing FastChai book, I figured we could just take that knowledge and start applying towards it. And the goal was to have a demo day at the end of every 2 weeks where, let's say, although I never did, but if I got a good result on some competition, I would tell everyone that, hey, this is what I did, here's what I got. And here's what we achieved in the next slide. I think we had 3 really nice published reports. So what we were trying to achieve was just using FastChai and try to replicate winner solution. Every week we would have this essentially a leaderboard of different teams competing against each other or on independent competitions. And we managed to do 5 2-week sprints. We had around a total of 31 teams, and I think it was close to 85 participants. So that was the contribution I think that everyone made towards, this intersection, as I pointed out earlier, of education, open source, and science. I think Kaggle is a really nice fit for it, and that's also a nice fit for FastChai. So we really came together as a group and achieved all of this. And in the next slide, I just asked this rhetorical question: what's next? I think it's really important that, and we've seen these phases in machine learning as well. We all of us come together, learn together, but what's next? You have to build something. Now you've built something. What do you do next? Now you've published about it. What do you do next? How do you improve about it? And it's just a question for myself. How can I help create some group that achieves all of these things in a better way? Yeah, and that's all I had to talk about. Luckily, the next 2 speakers will be talking about something that's much more interesting. So thanks for listening to my section.
Thank you, Sannam. Thank you for the great presentation. I think it's very important for us to have, along with what we study in machine learning, also apply to Kaggle and then try to utilize that information, utilize that knowledge, and have more hands-on experience with it. And thanks for all those study sessions. I think they were great, and a lot of people enjoyed it. And let's continue to work together in future also to see how we can create more attractive sessions. Yeah. Thank you, Sanyam. So with that, let me pass now over to the next MLT team leads actually. So they are Miguel and Jason from the MLT Init group. So Miguel and Jason, please take it away.
Yes, so I will start. So hello everyone. As it was said before, MLT Init is a space where we present and discuss deep learning papers that we consider fundamental. And we put a special focus on the discussion part, right? So we try to make it last for approximately an hour. We start with questions about the presentation and the paper, and then we continue with other comments and thoughts about the paper. And we do this every second Sunday of the month at 5 p.m. Japanese time. Next slide, please. Yeah, I don't have control over this now, so yeah. So yeah, we are 2 session leads. My name is Miguel. Currently, I'm a PhD student at University of Eastern Finland. And I research about deep learning, segmentation, and medical imaging, basically. So in the intersection of all of that. And yeah, Jason, I think now you can.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. So my name is Jason. I'm a senior engineer in AI Inside. the company is mostly for OCR company. It started as an OCR company. So those are my first tasks: object detection, OCR, and a little bit of NLP. Now I've been working more on full development like Kubeflow, pipelines, and also some AutoML stuff, which are from the company, inside the company. Yeah, so I think Miguel will tell more about our sessions.
Yeah. So yeah, in MLT Need, we try to cover different topics and fields. For example, computer vision, natural language processing, and here you can see actually a list of the 6 papers that we cover in the past 6 months. I'm quite sure you can recognize many of these because they are quite famous. So yeah, that's why we try to cover these fundamental topics. Actually, I kind of like how in MLT we sort of do the theoretical part and then the practical part. It's quite nice actually. Yeah, so in the next session, which by the way is tomorrow, we are going to talk about vision transformer, right? Which is in the intersection kind of right between natural language processing and computer vision. So you are all welcome to join. Then we also plan to talk about or present some paper on self-supervised learning, although we are still discussing which one we will present. And yeah, if you want to join us, just stay tuned on Twitter. And if you want to participate more actively presenting a paper, let us know. In fact, I'm going to share some a thought here. I was actually living in Japan when MLT started. I lived there in 2017, and I could actually see how MLT was being developed and everything. I was following in Twitter and so on. But because I live on the other side of the country, I couldn't be part of it actively. So I think now it's a great time because of this situation that we went online, fully online. Now it's a good chance for everyone if you want to participate actively, and it makes things easier. So it doesn't matter where you live. You can just, as I said in here, you could just present a paper and connect with people, discuss and everything. It's a very nice experience, I can say. So yeah, next slide, please. Yeah, finally here you can see the world map that shows the countries where our participants were joining us. This only shows the last 4 sessions, and not everyone shares their location. So actually, this is a lower bound of the number of participants. So I'm quite confident we had more than 200 and joining from more than 33 countries. But yeah, I'm very happy about this, and I hope that we can keep growing, reaching more people, and more people will join us, and we can all learn together. So yeah, thank you. That's all from my side.
Thank you, Miguel. Thank you, Jason. I think this is the slide which is really very exciting every time to see. Like we have so many people from different parts of the country, different parts of the world, without any particular barrier on like any kind of like restriction, because this is open education. There is everyone is free to join these sessions without any cost and just gain knowledge with this kind of sessions. So this is really a great initiative, and thank you again, Miguel and Jason. Okay, I see.
Should we go ahead with the quiz?
Okay, yeah, let's do that actually. Let's go ahead with the quiz, and then we still have a breakout room, so we'll have a lot of time for casual hangout in that session. So Alisher, should I take it away for the quiz?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to have a very short quiz, machine learning quiz. Let me share my screen to show you the instructions. And yeah, before going with the quiz, so here's the word map, which people filled in the countries in this session. So we have 30. I know we have 40 participants, but only 30 had mentioned their country, and we have people from 9 different countries. So if you haven't filled in, please feel free to input your country, and we will see the world map like this. And okay, let me jump to the quiz. So we are going to have a quiz with Kahoot, and in order to join the quiz, please just visit this website. Okay, let me share this on Yuvi, can you share the link on
Yes,
Zoom?
I will share it.
Thank you. And once you visit this website, you will see the quiz page, and you have to enter the pin code. And let's take a minute to prepare your stuff, and we are going to start the session and start the quiz in a minute. Oh, if you have any questions, please let me know at the moment, and then we can start the quiz. Also, like, let me mention again that we are going to give MLT t-shirt for top 3 winners, of today's quiz. Okay, if you are ready, let me start the quiz. Host. Yui, can you confirm if you see my screen? Kahoot
Yeah,
screen?
we can see your screen.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
So Alisha, how so you will be sharing the game pin, and
yes.
I have to open this website kahoot.com, which I shared in Zoom chat.
IT,
Yeah.
not. So you will see the questions on my screen, and you are going to answer on your device. Okay, then let's start. Okay, here we go. We are starting with the first question. 2, 3, 1. Let's go. Which of the following is not a type of learning? Semi-supervised learning, semi-unsupervised learning, unsupervised, supervised, and reinforcement learning. Okay, the correct answer was semi-unsupervised learning. There's not such kind of learning. We have semi-supervised learning, but we don't have semi-unsupervised learning. Okay, let's see who is leading. Meta is leading. Sanyam is second. Merve is third. Okay, then let's go to the next question. Which of the following is an activation function? ReLU, sigmoid, hyperbolic tangent, or all of them? We have, correct answer by 17 people. Yeah, all are the types of activation functions. And let's see the current leaderboard. Okay, Meta is leading, X is second, and Vedant is leading in the third position. So next question. What does the PCA stand for? Primary coronary angioplasty, principal component analysis, principal correlation analysis, or primary component analysis? Yes, correct. PCA stands for principal component analysis in machine learning, of course. Okay, still leading. Meta is still leading. That's cool. Next question. This picture shows an application of blah, blah, blah. Supervised classification, unsupervised clustering, unsupervised prediction, supervised regression. Perfect. We had 16 correct answers. And let's see. Okay, Ajay and Padney is taking over the second and third place. And Meta is still leading. So it's perfect. Next question. Which of the following is one of the contributions of residual network ResNet paper? Skip connections, group convolutions, auxiliary classifiers, or one-by-one convolutions? Cool. We had 16 correct answers. And let me say that this was the most difficult question in this quiz. So the next questions wouldn't be that difficult. And let's see the leaderboard again. Okay. I think Meta is leading from the beginning. Very cool. And calling is taking this third place. And blah, blah, blah deals with localization and classification of objects in an image. Semantic segmentation, classification, object detection, or SLAM. All right, yeah. Object detection is deals with localization and classification. Okay, M is taking over this third place. And next questions. How many hidden layers have the following neural network? This is a bit tricky question. All right, next one. Oh, Jay is leading it right now. Which deep learning model does the following figure show? Convolutional neural network, multi-layer perceptron, recurrent neural network, or transformer? Yes, this is one of the most hot topic in machine learning. This is transformer actually. Okay, the leaderboard is changing. It's very challenging. For a binary classification problem, which of the following activation function is used? ReLU, softmax, sigmoid, position encoding. Please keep in mind we are talking about classification one. Yeah. Okay, sigmoid. Yeah, sigmoid is like mapping into two different classes. That's perfect. Next one. Okay. We have 11 more questions. What's the gradient descent? Activation function is the loss function or optimization algorithm or neural network. Yes, correct. This gradient descent is the optimization algorithm used in neural networks. Oh, very, yeah, interesting. First and second place are too close to each other. Let's see the next question. Blah, blah, blah breaks the raw text into words, sentences called tokens. Tokenization, neural network, clustering, or transformer. Tokenization, yeah. Yeah, all were correct. That's perfect. And okay, we have 10 more questions. Google Translate is one of the applications: machine translation, summarization, information extraction, or information retrieval. Yes, that's correct. Google Translate is the machine translation application of machine learning. Okay, Meta took the first place again. Choose from the following areas where NLP can be useful: information retrieval, automatic question answering systems, automatic summarization, or all of them. Right. Yeah, you can use NLP for all of these three areas. Next one. Machine translation, blah, blah, blah. Converts any human language to English, or one human language to another, or human language to machine language, or converts machine language to human language. Yes. Converts one human language to another one. It's called machine translation. Next question, we have 6 more questions. Blah, blah is a class of neural network where connections between nodes form a directed graph along a temporal sequence. RNN, transformers, CNN, or fully convolutional neural network. Yeah, perfect. Actually, yeah, if you could realize, you can get the hint from the pictures in the questions. Okay, let's go ahead. Meta is still leading. Panday took the 3rd place. And let's see the next question. Autoencoder is an example of deep learning, genetic algorithm, data mining, or none of the above. Yes, that's correct. Deep learning, autoencoder is actually a deep learning because you learn the features and take the input example in the output. Okay, so leaderboard is changing, and we have final 4 questions. Which of the following is not a deep learning framework? PyTorch, Caffe, NumPy, TensorFlow, or Keras? Yes, correct. NumPy is not a deep learning framework, obviously. Cool. We have last 3 questions. Keep it up. What to-vec is used to make a set of vocabularies, represent a document numerically, generate vectors out of words, or none of them? That's correct. Generate vectors out of words. You take the word as an input and give the vector corresponding to the input word. Okay, so last 3 questions. Last 2 questions. Reinforcement learning is supervised learning or unsupervised learning, award-based learning or self-supervised learning? Yes, that's correct, award-based learning. And we have final question. So it is not, actually it's not related to machine learning, but let's see the next question and we will decide on the leaderboard. Last question, what does MLT stand for? Machine Learning Transformer, Multi-Language Transformer, Machine Learning Tokyo, Machine Learning Techniques. Yes, perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah, MLT is our, Machine Learning Tokyo is our community. And here we finished the quiz and let's see the leaderboard. Podium. The 3rd place is Pandey. Second place is M, and the 1st place is taken by Meta. Thank you so much, guys. Runners up, the 1st place was VP and 5th place was taken by Colin. Thank you so much, guys. If you can, the 2nd place, M, if you can let us know your name, we will contact you and we are going to send you the MLT t-shirt.
It's me.
If no one claims that I was that person.
M was Miguel?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys. I hope you enjoyed the quiz, and let me stop sharing my screen, Yuvi, and just take over from here.
Wow, that was so fun. Like with such short time, it was so active, and like I think it pumped up. It made us everyone active, and it was interesting to see this leaderboards getting switched during the time. And as last 4 questions came in, I like the last question. It is MLT, and surprisingly, it was everyone answered it correct. It's nice. Okay, with that, I think any last comments from anyone, Suzana, Alicia, or anyone?
I just wanted to say that the Kahoot was a really good idea. I think it kept everyone connected, and yeah, it was very fun, a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was really fun, I think. So thank you, guys. Have a nice weekend. Have a nice Saturday. Stay safe. Vaccinations are going on, so please stay safe. Take care of yourself and take care of your family and the community. Okay, that's it from us. Thank you. See you next time.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Yuvi and Alisher, for organizing.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.